Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. How long do you think it takes to take a knife out of your back and to heal from that wound that's been placed in your back? Now, if you haven't figured out, I am talking about betrayal. More specifically, I'm talking about betrayal from people who are closest to us. It could be a husband, a wife, best friend, a sibling, mother, father, a close colleague, whatever. But I'm talking about betrayal. We typically like to think that we can identify our enemies, because usually how it's shown is that our enemies, you can see the angst, the disgust, resentment, or whatever their issue is with you or me. You can usually see it on their face, their actions, their mannerism. You see, but those folks, you should be very happy with those folks. You should jump up and down for joy, celebrate, and have a fucking big ass party with those types of folks. Because I like those type of folks. You want to know why I like those type of folks? Because I know what the fuck I'm dealing with. I know what I'm dealing with. Now me, I'm pretty much a straight shooter. I'll shoot you right in between the eyes. I'm the type of person, if I'm coming for you, I'm not going to come from behind. I'm not going to come from the side. I'm not going to wait until you are distracted or asleep. I, difficult and demanding, I'm going to walk right up to you when you're bright-eyed and fucking bushy-tailed. And I'm going to get your ass because I want to see the fucking look on your face when I snatch your fucking soul out of your body for betraying me. But that's how I do it. Like I said, I shoot straight. I won't, and I don't come for anybody. And I try my damnness not to come for anybody at all. But there are people who are relentless. They taunt, they tease, they poke, they jab, they taunt, they tease, they poke, they jab, they lie, they manipulate, they twist. You see, it takes all kinds of people to exist on this earth. And we must come to terms with that. We cannot erase all the bad or erase all the good. No, we're all here to learn something from one another and to interact with one another. The hard part is we're not taught the game. We're not taught the rules of the game. So we grow up innocent, or we grow up with a filter over our eyes about what actually could and actually does exist in the world. So you see people that don't like you, clearly don't like you, don't give a fuck about you. It makes you uncomfortable. You're unsettled. You don't know what to do with it. You can't understand for the life of you, this person doesn't know me, and they don't like me, and they don't care to get to know me. Or you may have some people who have gotten to know you and really truly don't give a fuck about you, and they're disgusted with you. They do not like you for whatever reason. And we don't like those folks. But as usual, I want to ask all of you to have a different point of view when it comes to these people who are blatantly hostile with you. You see, when someone is blatantly hostile with you, that means they're quite comfortable with who they are and how the fuck they feel about you. They have no questions. They have no doubts. They do not like you. But what I'm asking you to do is to appreciate these people, because you know what the fuck you're dealing with. You know they do not like you. So you know to stay the fuck away from them, unless you have some sense, unless you're going on a please like me campaign. Please like me campaign. Please accept me. Please appreciate me. Please acknowledge me. Some of y'all like to do that. Think you can, turn the tide into your favor. Whatever. Like I said, it takes all types. But someone who clearly doesn't like you, you know what you're dealing with. And you can avoid this person. Different paths. Do things on different days of the week, whatever. If you don't have to deal with each other, don't. If you can minimize the amount you have to deal with each other, even better. But at least you know what the fuck you're dealing with. You see, but today what I'm talking about the people who smile in your fucking face. They're so helpful. They're so friendly. They're so attentive. And they really are trying to sabotage you. See, that is some tricky shit to deal with. People with double motives, underlying intentions. How do you guys deal with someone so close to you that they have so much ammunition to use against you, and they actually choose to use that shit to bring you the fuck down? How do you deal with that hurt? How do you deal with that betrayal? How do you deal with the anger? What the fuck do you do with all that? When you got blindsided, sucker punch, foot put up your ass, bitch slapped, stomped on, and left as roadkill. Because that's essentially what happens when these people are done with you. They're trying to gut you for their own benefit. Whether it's they want to see you fail or you have something they want. Either way, they want to see you fall from your grace. What do you do with that? Some of you, if you're lucky enough to never have encountered that, you're one lucky son of a bitch. Or you have pretty good fucking judgment. Either way, kudos to you. But some of us, it takes time. It takes mistake after mistake after mistake to finally start putting some fucking pieces together. Trying to get your good judgment, your good sense together. Takes a few times of being betrayed for you to start putting things together, getting some perspective, looking at patterns. Because people cannot do anything to us unless we allow them to do it to us. And if we're foolish enough not to notice the patterns of these type of people's behavior, if we're foolish enough not to trust our own instinct, yes, we do not like to trust our instincts. We want proof. Proof. Something tells you you are in danger. You open your fucking eyes wider. You open your ears wider. You say, it looks good. And it fucking kind of sounds good. What's the problem? Chill the fuck out. There's no danger. I'm safe. That's what we do. That's one of our gravest mistakes. When some part of you tells you that something is wrong, doesn't matter how wrong, it's wrong. And if some part of you is telling you something is wrong, that means you are in danger. Now, other people could possibly be in danger, but your instincts are specifically tied to you. You don't look for proof. You do not look for validation. No. You pump your fucking brakes. You take a step back and you get your good sense and figure out what you need to do. But we always want to second guess ourselves. We believe the image that people present to us is more valuable than how we feel. So we go with others. We trust them more than we trust ourselves. And then you end up fucked up. Whether they steal your job, they steal your woman, they steal your man, they ruin your reputation. The list goes on and on and on. Because humans, we are fucking creative. We're very creative on the shit that we do to others. It's endless. It's infinite. It's vast. And it's mean and nasty as hell. So you should never underestimate what other fucked up shit human beings can come up with. But what you do need to place a lot more credence upon is you. Because before someone can betray you, I can guarantee you were warned. You received some sign. Visually, audibly with your ears, something moved you inside and punched you in the gut, whatever. You received a sign. And you ignored it. Now your whole relationship is ruined. Now your goddamn career or your business is ruined. Maybe you lost your goddamn freedom and you found yourself someplace click, click, clank, click, clank. What does that mean? Lock the fuck up. I don't know. But the things that we go through in life, like I said, we all have our issues and we all have our struggles. And trust me, everybody is going through some type of issue, some type of struggle. But I'm asking you again, how have you dealt with that betrayal? Did it harden you? Did it harden your heart? Did you close yourself off from the world and people? What did you do with it? Because most people, you don't know what to do with it. It basically sinks within you. It sinks you. And you carry that hurt with you going forward. You're closed off. You want relationships, but you don't want relationships. You're lashing out verbally on other people that had nothing to do with it. It always comes out in some way, shape, or form. And we feel justified in our behavior because if you got stabbed in the back once, you don't want that to happen again. So you want to protect yourself. And you think the best way to protect yourself is to be on guard, to be closed off. But I'm here to tell you, being on guard, being closed off, that keeps you from seeing other threats. You're confused. Good. When you are fixated on a particular thing, then that keeps you from watching the whole 360 view. You see, just because you got betrayed in this one manner, you're counting on that person or another person to come at you from that same type of way. But that's not how life works. Everything in life changes. It's fluid. Look at Mother Nature. Look at nature. Everything changes. Even when the goddamn trees blossom has been changing. Instead of April, it's been happening in February. So I've given you proof that nothing in life stays the same. It moves. It shifts. So if you are focused on a particular type of betrayal from a particular type of person that's in your life, you're not going to see other threats coming at you. So that's why when you are betrayed, you have to take the hurt and set it to one side. And then you have to analyze the situation to figure out what the fuck happened here. What did I miss? How did I miss this? Why did I miss this? Why did I choose to miss this? You have to learn from every fucked up thing that happens to you. Because if you don't learn and you choose to hold on to anger, sadness, depression, whatever these negative emotions that we deal with, if you choose to hang on to the emotions instead of hanging on to the lessons you could have learned, you are destined to repeat the same shit all over again. We go through cycles, and some of us go through the same cycles over and over again because we don't learn a damn thing. The sooner you learn, the sooner it stops. The sooner you can move on. The point of life is not to be on guard and closed off. The point of life is to be open. And when you are open, you are in tune to all the different people and things that are going on around you. It's when you closed off that your instincts cannot work its best for you. Listen to what I'm saying. You have to be open to be receptive. And when you are receptive, you can pick up on those subtle energies that are telling you there's a goddamn threat around. But if you are still caught up on having the Great Wall or the fucking Egyptian pyramids built all around you thinking, I'm safe this way, I'm safe this way, no one can get to me, I can guarantee you, these motherfuckers always have a way to get to you. The only way they can't get to you is if you get really, really smart and sophisticated on how life works and how these people work. You see, you got betrayed this one way the first time, but the second time it happens, the person is going to look different, behave different, be different. The situation can be slightly different, but the stab is still going to feel the fucking same when it comes. So you have to step outside of yourself, step outside of the situation, and really look at this like it's a chessboard. It's a chess match. You do. And I know it's difficult because we can't handle the fact that I care for this person. I brought this person close to me. And look at what they did to me. You will find people that have been in your life for years. These motherfuckers will be stockpiling information on you. Did you hear what I said? You will have people in your life listening to you, your mistakes in life, whatever bad decisions you've made. And these people will be stockpiling proof of the shit you've done. So when they deem it necessary, they can use it to slaughter you. What the fuck do you think about that? Person you trust. They sit in your goddamn face almost every day, smiling, acting like they care, they're supportive of you. All along, they already have a campaign, a case to handle you as necessary. If you choose to fall out of fucking line with them, which means if you choose not to do what they want, how they want it, when they want it, or you decide to grow and change and become a better person, they may have an issue with you and they may use all that information that you've shared or they have experienced with you to put you back in your fucking place. Now, what is your place? Whatever place they think you belong. Yes, people like to control us directly or indirectly. If you are rising too much in your life, success, they may want to remind you of where the fuck you started and where you actually belong. Some of these people actually will tell you, I'm jealous of you. Now, they may do it with a smile and a joking manner, but let me tell you something. Anybody that's in your life and clearly tells you, I'm jealous of what you have, I'm jealous of you, that's a goddamn red flag. Because anyone who truly cared about you, they would be happy for you. They would share in this momentous occasion with you. They would never be jealous. You know why they would never be jealous? Because they know that everyone has their own path and everyone works to achieve what they want or need. And some people have more luck than others, but they would understand that, what I'm going to have, I will receive. But here, I love you so much, I am going to relish and celebrate in your achievement and your accomplishments. Because no one really gives a fuck about what they think. It's about you and what you've achieved and what you have. So if you have people going around telling you, I'm jealous of you, I'm jealous of your boyfriend, I'm jealous of your body, I'm jealous of your parents, I'm jealous of your home, I'm jealous of your car, I'm jealous of your hair, I'm telling you from real life experience, there will come a day when that person will betray you. They may say things that seem innocent, seem nice. You feel sorry for them. You feel bad. No, all they're doing is telling you that I will be a threat to you sometime in the future. Do you understand what I just said? If someone's telling you, I'm jealous of you, I wish I was you, I wish I had what you had, how do I be like you? Can I be like you? Whatever the fuck our friends, lovers, whatever like to say to us, that person is really telling you, I will be a threat to you one day. Now, that day may not be today, but there will be a day where I see a perfect opportunity to bring you down because I'm jealous of you. But most of us will not remember all the little warnings that we received. Why? Because we care about that person. And they say they care about us. And naturally, if two people care about one another, they will never hurt. They will never betray. They would never do that, right? Wrong. You're meant to enjoy people. You're meant to have relationships. But you're also meant to be fucking smart about it. Love does not hurt. Caring for someone does not hurt. And you need to listen to what people are saying to you. We see what we want to see, and we hear what we want to hear, and then we're fucking surprised when we are betrayed. The only person who truly betrayed you was yourself. Listen to what I said, because I'm sure it makes perfect sense, and I don't want to spend time repeating myself about this. If you have sign after sign, whether it's 5 days, 5 years, 55 years, and you've heard someone say, or you've seen how they've looked at you, how can you be surprised when they betray you in the future? Because you were already told, and you were already showed, but you chose not to listen to you. So the only person you should have a real issue with is yourself. You betrayed you. You are your ultimate issue. Simple. You think because someone likes you today, they're going to keep liking you? What? Our ego gets in the way. And our ego keeps us from seeing things that are going to be a potential fucking problem in the future. So if you've learned anything from this, do not let bad experiences deter you, shut you off from life. Because that's what people like that want you to do. They want to metaphorically bury you, shut you off from life and enjoying your life. Because they don't want to see you happy. And if you get caught up in all these bad emotions, then you're letting them win. And I don't believe in letting any motherfucker win. Do you understand? No. If you win, it's because I chose to let you win. Not because I'm being naive, optimistic, whatever you want to call it. No. When I figure out that you're playing with me, the game is on. But I'll never let you know that I know the game is on. No. Then I go back and I analyze what you do, how you do, when you do it, why you do it. Because then I'm going to beat you at your own fucking game. Yes. When you know you have a threat, you have to determine who and what this person is in your life. And that will determine the strategy you have to use with dealing with them. Some people could be your boss, could be your sister, can't get rid of them that easy. So you have to come up with an alternate plan, that CYA, that covers your ass. And a smart person, a smart tactician, they don't tell people what they're doing. You keep showing people what they expect to see, while behind the scenes you are doing other things. You don't let the left hand know what the fucking right hand is doing. You never show what's going on when a person reveals that they're not trustworthy. When someone reveals they're not trustworthy or potentially not trustworthy, you have to be very slick, very keen, very shrewd on what you do and how you do. Because you don't want to end up on the short end of the stick. So if you guys have any questions about this, you know where to find me. But my whole point is to let you know, don't get caught up in bad negative emotions, bitterness and anger. You're going to be betrayed. You're going to be lied to. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Everyone has done it sometime or another. The real problem ends or begins with how it impacts you. Closing yourself off will close you off to opportunities and seeing threats. You must remain open. You must remain vibrant and happy so you can enjoy your life and see people when they're trying to come for you, directly or indirectly. I'll speak to you all next week. Until the next time. Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding, and let me know what you think about this episode and my show. Episode 137 will be here the week of April 5th, 2021 from Difficult and Demanding.